Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, only to feel worse over time? You're eating healthy, staying active, avoiding junk food, and yet, the bloating persists. Your energy crashes by noon. The medication that used to help no longer works the same way. You look at your plate every morning, your usual blueberry smoothie, thinking, what am I missing? You're not alone. Every day, millions of seniors unknowingly combine healthy foods in ways that silently sabotage their health. Especially one innocent-looking fruit, blueberries. Yes, the very berries hailed as superfoods could be turning toxic inside your body, but only when eaten with the wrong companions. Let me share a story that still haunts me. Margaret Thompson, 72, a retired school teacher from Ohio, was diligent about her health. Every morning she blended blueberries with yogurt, a splash of citrus juice, and her iron supplement. 3 weeks later, she was rushed to the ER with stabbing abdominal pain and liver damage. The culprit? A deadly trio of healthy foods no one warned her about. How could something so good go so wrong? Because the truth lies not in what you eat, but how you combine it. Modern science has uncovered shocking reactions that occur when blueberries meet 3 specific foods, reactions that can trigger acid reflux, cancel out medication, damage your liver, or worse. Tonight, we reveal the 3 food combinations turning blueberries from medicine into poison, and the 5 foods that unlock their full healing power. Don't make the same mistake Margaret did. Watch till the very end, because what you'll discover could save your life. And the most dangerous food? It's likely in your fridge right now. We grew up being told, eat more fruit. It's always good for you. And blueberries? They've been praised as nature's miracle, packed with antioxidants, heart-friendly, brain-boosting, digestion-supporting, even age-defying. It's hard to imagine a healthy breakfast without them. But here's what almost no one tells you. For seniors, your body doesn't process food the way it used to. Digestion slows, medication absorption changes, your stomach lining, liver, and immune system become more delicate. And that's why blueberries, when combined the wrong way, can go from superfood to silent threat. Doctors know that certain food combinations affect how nutrients and medications work, but they rarely tell patients like you. That vitamin C from citrus can amplify acidity when combined with blueberries, damaging the esophagus. That dairy proteins can cancel out up to 70% of the antioxidants in blueberries. That tannins in blueberries can bind iron supplements, stopping absorption and even causing liver buildup. This isn't internet gossip. These are real biological interactions, documented in respected medical journals, yet almost never shared with the senior community. Blueberries are not the enemy, but when combined carelessly, especially during sensitive hours or with certain medications, they can work against your body, not for it. That's why today's video is so important. We're going to break down each dangerous combination, what it does, why it happens, and exactly how to avoid it. 1. Blueberries plus citrus fruits, the acid storm. The enamel destroyer, the reflux trigger, the silent eroder. It starts like any typical morning. A bowl of blueberries, a glass of orange juice, maybe a few grapefruit slices on the side. You've seen it in health magazines. Doctors say fruit is good for you, but after breakfast, you notice it again. A sharp sting in your throat, a mild burning in your chest, and later that day, a strange sensitivity in your teeth. You brush it off. Just age, you think. But what if the real cause is that innocent combination sitting on your breakfast plate? Here's the truth. Combining blueberries with citrus fruits creates an acidic tidal wave that your aging body may no longer tolerate. Blueberries contain natural organic acids. Citrus fruits, like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits, bring even more powerful citric and ascorbic acids. Separately, your body can handle them. But together, they create a chemical reaction in your mouth and stomach that drastically lowers your internal pH to levels that start damaging tissue almost immediately. A dental study published in the Journal of the American Dental Association found that this fruit combination increased tooth enamel erosion by 84%. Worse, the acid reflux it causes isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. Chronic acid exposure weakens the esophageal lining and can lead to Barrett's esophagus, a precancerous condition found in 12% of chronic reflux sufferers. Even if you feel nothing now, damage could be building quietly over time. And there's more. Citrus fruits affect how your body processes the iron naturally found in blueberries. In people with hidden iron disorders like hemochromatosis, common in 1 in 200 seniors, this can lead to toxic iron buildup in organs, especially the liver and heart. Acid also interferes with medication. Combining citrus with blueberries has been shown to lower the effectiveness of beta blockers and calcium channel blockers, essential drugs for many seniors with heart conditions, by up to 35%. So what should you do? You don't have to give up either fruit. But timing matters. Separate blueberries and citrus by at least 3 hours. Avoid eating them together in one meal or smoothie. Choose lower acid fruits like bananas or apples to pair with blueberries. You can still enjoy both, just not together. 2. Blueberries plus dairy, the benefit blocker. The combo that cancels your antioxidants and ruins your gut. It's a classic health choice. A blueberry yogurt for breakfast. Or maybe a smoothie with blueberries, milk, and a scoop of whey protein. Creamy, refreshing, full of nutrients. Or so you thought. But what if I told you that this very combination is robbing you of the very benefits you expect? Because when blueberries meet dairy, something quiet but destructive happens inside your body. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, the dark blue pigment that gives them their powerful anti-aging and anti-inflammatory effects. But dairy products, milk, cheese, yogurt, contain casein proteins, which bind tightly to these anthocyanins. Together, they form large molecular complexes that your body struggles to absorb. A groundbreaking study from the Free Radical Biology and Medicine Journal showed that consuming blueberries with milk reduced their antioxidant capacity by up to 70%. That means you're losing most of what makes blueberries healthy in the first place. But it's not just about losing benefits, it's about what you're gaining in return. Gas, bloating, cramping, and in many cases, silent inflammation. A study involving 847 seniors found that those who regularly combined blueberries with dairy experienced 3.2 times more gastrointestinal distress, including indigestion, acid reflux, and in some cases, full-blown IBS symptoms. Why? Because the anthocyanin protein complexes ferment in the gut, producing gases like hydrogen sulfide and methane, harmful compounds that damage the intestinal lining and increase the risk of leaky gut syndrome. Even worse, this combo interferes with medication absorption. If you take thyroid meds like levothyroxine or antibiotics like tetracycline or ciprofloxacin, the dairy-blueberry binding can reduce their effectiveness by up to 62%, putting your health at serious risk. Take it from Margaret Thompson again. When she combined her blueberry smoothie with milk and her morning thyroid pill, her fatigue worsened, her labs went haywire, and doctors couldn't explain why until they saw what she was eating. What's the solution? You don't have to stop eating blueberries, and you don't have to give up dairy either, but they should not be eaten together. Wait at least 2 hours between blueberries and any dairy product. Choose non-dairy alternatives like almond milk, oat milk, or coconut yogurt when making smoothies. Or enjoy blueberries raw with nuts or whole grains. We'll talk about that soon. Protect your gut. Preserve your meds. Get the full benefit of what you eat. 3. Blueberries plus iron. The liver risk. The combination that steals your strength and slowly damages your organs. Margaret Thompson had always done everything right. She walked daily, stayed on top of her checkups, and made her morning smoothie religiously. Blueberries, banana, a bit of yogurt, and her iron pill blended right in. She thought she was nourishing her body. But 3 weeks later, she was in the emergency room, curled up in pain, her skin turning gray, her energy gone. Blood tests showed her liver enzymes were 5 times above normal. An MRI revealed iron deposits in her liver, pancreas, and heart. What happened? The very thing she thought was helping her, her blueberries, were quietly turning toxic when combined with iron. You see, blueberries contain high levels of polyphenols and tannins. These are powerful compounds known for their antioxidant properties. But they have another side. They're also strong chelators, meaning they grab onto metal ions, especially iron, and don't let go. When you take blueberries with an iron supplement, or even with iron-rich foods like red meat, spinach, or fortified cereals, the tannins form insoluble complexes with the iron. These complexes block absorption, meaning the iron can't help your anemia. But even worse, they don't leave your body. Instead, they settle in your organs, particularly the liver, where they can cause oxidative stress, inflammation, and long-term damage. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that combining blueberries with iron reduced iron absorption by 67%, while simultaneously increasing liver cell damage in 89% of participants. That means this combo is a triple threat. You don't absorb the iron you need. You risk toxic buildup in your liver and heart. You create oxidative stress that accelerates aging and fatigue. Margaret's story could have ended tragically, but early detection and a strict separation between iron and blueberries, plus liver detox therapy, turned things around. So how do you protect yourself? If you take iron supplements, like ferrous sulfate, wait at least 4 to 6 hours before or after consuming blueberries. Never add iron pills to smoothies with berries. If you eat iron-rich meals, like steak or spinach, save your blueberries for later in the day, not the same plate. Be extra cautious if you have conditions like anemia, hemochromatosis, or chronic fatigue. Blueberries are powerful, but power without awareness is dangerous. Your liver works hard enough. Don't overload it with the wrong combinations. Now that you know what not to do with blueberries, let's talk about what you should do. Because truthfully, you don't need to give them up. You just need a better plan. Here's how to eat blueberries the right way, morning, noon, and night, to truly let their healing power work for you. In the morning, the goal is to protect your gut and fuel your brain. The best time to enjoy blueberries is mid-morning, between 9:30 and 11:30. Start with a warm bowl of oatmeal, top it with a handful of fresh blueberries, and sprinkle in some walnuts or almonds. No dairy, no citrus, no iron pills. This combo does 3 powerful things. The oats stabilize blood sugar. The nuts protect blueberry antioxidants, and the berries support memory and mood, something we all value as we age. If you like smoothies, skip the milk. Use unsweetened almond or oat milk instead. At lunchtime, think anti-inflammation and bone health. Between 12:30 and 2 hours is perfect. Add blueberries to a salad with spinach or kale, drizzle on some olive oil, and toss in some pumpkin or chia seeds. Avoid pairing them with meat or cheese here. They block the benefits. This midday plate helps reduce joint pain, fight inflammation, and strengthen your bones with a powerful mix of antioxidants and vitamin K. In the evening, it's time to calm your system. Try a few blueberries, just a small handful, with a piece of dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao. Sip a warm herbal tea, like chamomile or green rooibos. This combination improves blood flow, lowers blood pressure, and helps prepare your body for restful sleep. No dairy, no citrus, no heavy meals. Keep it light and soothing. And remember, don't eat blueberries first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Don't take them with medications, especially thyroid or antibiotics. And don't mix them into just anything labeled healthy without checking what's inside. With just a few small adjustments, you can turn blueberries into one of the safest, most powerful healing foods in your life. They don't need to be feared. They need to be respected. So here's what it comes down to. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need a complicated diet. You just need a few minutes each day and the right knowledge. Because just 5 minutes a day is all it takes to protect your memory, your heart, your digestion, and your independence. 5 minutes to choose the right combination. 5 minutes to separate blueberries from the foods that quietly work against you. 5 minutes to nourish your body. the way it deserves. This isn't about fear. It's about freedom. Freedom from silent health problems. Freedom from trial and error. Freedom to enjoy the foods you love with confidence. Margaret Thompson learned it the hard way, but now you don't have to. You now know what 99% of people your age do not. You know how to unlock the real power of blueberries and how to protect yourself from the hidden mistakes. So I challenge you, try this plan for just 1 week. Notice how you feel, your digestion, your energy, even your mood. Then come back here, leave a comment, and share your story. Your experience might help someone else avoid the pain you just learned to prevent. Because at this stage in life, health isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. And it starts with the simplest things, like how you eat your blueberries.